It was like a calling card from the future.
Yeah, the Jetsons on DMT, as Mark Derry snarkily labeled it.
It really became the voice of, this 21st century, post-television designer reality society.
Yeah, Operation Mindfuck was too successful. Yeah, Operation Mindfuck was too successful. Yeah, Operation Mindfuck was too successful.
So as I see it, America is living in a kind of a psychedelic substrate. So as I see it, America is living in a kind of a psychedelic substrate made of digital technology, but we're having a bad trip.
Yeah, Operation Mindfuck was too successful. Yeah, Operation Mindfuck was too successful. Yeah, Operation Mindfuck was too successful.
And that's because we don't realize, we can't remember, we can't recall or retrieve the basic truth that we're living in a media environment that gives us a creative capacity over reality. I genuinely believe we figured that out in the 60s and 70s. We are creating reality in real time. See what's going on out there? We are creating that. We are actively creating that. We're making this thing, which is why it looks the way it does. We're making this thing, which is why it looks the way it does. We're making this thing, which is why it looks the way it does. So we need to get a little bit of psychic discipline. There's so little hope right now. That's part of the appeal. So you know all that stuff, but that doesn't say who I really am. So you know all that stuff, but that doesn't say who I really am. So you know all that stuff, but that doesn't say who I really am. That doesn't say who we really are. We can hope. But there's a way to bring a little bit of hope back into what we're doing. It does seem stronger. It does seem stronger. But the original strain of cyberpunk ethos, those who see in technology and media a way to express rather than repress human creativity, we're still here. Economic and social collapse just make us all the more real and present as we all have to look for alternative ways and paths to express ourselves. You can use YouTube and become something way better than some, Justin Bieber awful celebrity. You can use it to actually create work that makes us interrogate ourselves. Heather Dewey Hagborg, who's using DNA to create models of what people look like. There are a lot of people who are looking at these technologies today, especially in the failure of the digital economy. And it's a failure of the digital economy. In the wake of the failure, they're looking at these things. They're looking at that failure as fertilizer for these new ideas. Who reify what it means to be human. Who reify what it means to be human. By looking for ways to express and implement a civic reality of shared responsibility, economic equality, and universal human flourishing. We can do this.